Kia ora, kia ora, kia ora. I know, it's a really random time to have a live, but here I am. This is me, random. And I've got quite a few things to talk about this evening. Hope you guys have had a happy and restful Sunday. I feel like it's been the calm before the storm for me because things are going to be picking up real quickly at school for me in the next few weeks, and it's the whole countdown now to, you know, the end of the year. So I've really enjoyed the calmness of my weekend so far, and it's over, but oh well. So I've got quite a few things to talk about this evening. I'm enjoying the lighter evenings, it's so good, and all the plumage in my garden. It's been really beautiful, but yeah, so quite a few things. I'm going to go really fast, so I'll just try and keep this down to a minimum because I've got empties, I've got what I'm currently warming or what I've been warming, and also Tuesday news and things that are going to be happening on Tuesday. So I'm just going to go straight into it, okay, with empties. Alright, so we went through wash whiffs. Our favourite is fluffy fleece, especially for hubby's. It's so strong, and that's what we need for hubby's clothes because he works at the Wool Scout, so he gets to smell like a nice fluffy clean shape, if that's even possible. Oh, it's so good, so good. So we went through a tub of that. I've also got these little tubs that I've gone through. Actually, hi Anahira, kia ora. Oh, this one was like a limited time offer at Starburst Sky. It was really nice, very sweet, which was lovely. Look at that in there. So some of these don't discolour the clothes, but some of the fragrance, the oils in here, just makes a different colour on the wash whiffs. And one of my customers, she reckons that if they don't have that colouring, you know, that slight colouring, they're stronger, and she likes strong. So yeah, she probably would like that one. This one was Arctic Kiss. Oh, hi Anna, you know, oh, that's good. Yeah, I had reports to do, well, a couple of weeks ago, but I've got some more reports coming up, so yeah. This one here was another limited whiffs, and it was Arctic Kiss. I think they do this sometimes to see how popular they are, and then perhaps they might bring them, I mean Scentsy, they being Scentsy, back in future catalogues. So, but that was a lovely one. Frosty Air, which we're going through at the moment, is almost finished. Yeah, that one's really nice too. I really like that one. Okay, so Glacier Water is the body wash. So we went through two of these. I also have a Starburst Sky one that I'm almost finished, and I'm like, I think it's still available. I think it's a catalogue one. I hope so, because, excuse me, that reminds me of my trip to Florida. There's a couple of things that remind me of my trip to Florida, and Starburst Sky is one. And yeah, just because, you know, I used it all the time over there. Another one was a perfume that I bought, so every time I used that I was like, oh, I think it's called Prisme Rouge, something like that anyway. But I really love it, and I just be happy with it. And that was July, sorry, that's July, and it's still going, that. So yeah, I do have another one that I use from Lush, so I do chop and change. But hubby likes Glacier Water, and in that sale last week they had the old packaging Glacier Water, and it was super cheap, so I got a heap of bottles of that. Should last for a wee while. But two of those, so that's kind of like most of the non-mix done. I've got a couple of these. I've actually been through more of these, but this is what's currently in, and it's almost finished in my Scentsy Air because it takes 4. Sometimes the Sparklings by Spirit Citrus was too strong when I first did it, and then I just put in 2 of the Vanilla Bean Buttercream, and it just evened it out. Kia ora, Alice, how are you? So it doesn't make it so strong, and it makes it a bit, yeah, just sort of tones, smooths it out a bit with the vanilla. So that's something I do. Otherwise it's just too overpowering with the Scentsy Air because it's a beast. If you like fan diffuser and if you like strong, that's the one to get. Okay, so I'm gonna fly through some of these because some of these are not available anymore, so I'm just going to have to show you what we are, and then I'll give you the notes to the ones that are still currently available on my website. So this one was Pumpkin Sticky Bun, and I told you, like my scent change preference, no, my scent preference has changed, and so I've been all about the sort of bakery scents, but it has to have spice in it, and you know, I've sort of had this new love for pumpkin and apple, but this is Pumpkin Sticky Bun. Didn't like it to smell it on cold, but it's really nice to warm. This here is Sunset's Tatooine from Star Wars collection. This is in my Scentsy Club. I love it. Hubby doesn't. But I'm like, this is Tunisia. Hello, sweetheart. I'm just talking about you. I was like, this is Tunisia, because Tatooine was like, you know, like filmed in Tunisia. I was like, it's got all the smells of Tunisia, and he's like, probably why I don't like it. But I do. I love it. And it's got cardamom pods, pink pepper, and verve. So I like that one. This one is Ginger Cookie Crunch. I've only just been warming that, and it's quite nice. A lot of the American Scentsy consultants I watch overseas, they rave about this, and it's just okay. I would have liked it to have more ginger and less cookie crunch, but it's pleasant, it's nice. And that one is in the holiday collection. Oh, it's pretty much is what it is. Something fell down. Okay, this one is Sticky Cinnamon Bun. I think this is like from ages ago, and this one's real good. I think this one was from last year. It's got strong cinnamon, and that's what I like. Kind of, yeah, almost big red gum cinnamon. So that's yum, but can't get it, so not worth talking about. Provence Lavender is another one you can't get, but it's lovely. It's just pure lavender. For all you lavender fans out there. But yeah, I think that went last month. Jam and Jubilee was a scent of the month. I'm not sure if this is still available. I'll let you know. I'll find out and I'll let you know. So I went through a couple of those. What I actually did was, what I've been doing lately is going through thinking, especially with my club ones, I'm like, do I still want this in my Scentsy Club? So I'll put it all in the warmers, like I'll use one whole bar, put it in, like I had 4 warmers. They're all unplugged at the moment because I'm doing a real, you know, reno change around up there, getting ready for Christmas too. And so I had this going in all the warmers, and it's okay. It's jammy, it's sweet, it's okay. It wasn't my favourite. Okay, there's a couple of those. Here's another one, see. I did that because I think I did some for samples as well. I went through this one, which is my Scentsy Club Kia ora Katarana, called Welcome Home. And this one's quite nice. It smells really strong. And here, this is in my Scentsy Club, which means you can't get any more, but I don't know, I really loved it on cold, but when I warmed it, it wasn't strong enough for me, so I've got a few bars of that now, so I don't know if I'll just keep it in for a while or take it out. So that's the joy of Scentsy Club. You can always get your bars, or you can always get your favourites until you take them out. Okay, I went through Honeycrisp Harvest. I did some samples of this and I went through a bar of it. And I'm not really a fan of apple scents for Scentsy. And I didn't like the smell of this cold, but I went through 2 bars, so I actually quite enjoyed it when I warmed it, which is really bizarre because, you know, sometimes the note, the scent notes will change when you warm them. What else? I went through Everlasting Gobstopper, which was the Willy Wonka and the Willy Wonka edition collection. Oh, this reminds me when I was a kid, and I think this is why I put it in my Scentsy Club. It reminds me of these erasers, these yeah, I can unheader. I just saw that one, and I saw the one about you writing reports. It's sort of just coming up automatically, so yes. This reminds me of this orange scent. It's like sort of orangey, chocolatey scent, and like erasers that we used to get. These are like rubbers, smelly rubbers, and this is what it smells like. But I think I enjoy it more cold than when I warm it. But it's okay, it's fine. What else? Oh yeah, I love this one. I actually think I went through more than 2. Oh, this is spooky but sweet, and I think you can still get it. Yeah, I can see. Unheader. Spooky but sweet. Nutmeg, which I can smell. Smoked maple syrup, which I love. I love smoky, I think it's caramel chestnut. Caramel chestnut, that's me. Smoked maple syrup, caramelized vanilla sugar. Oh, just had a thought. You should have a monthly competition of somewhere where we share our monthly empties, and whoever has the most empties gets a wee prize for something. That's a great idea. I would absolutely love that. You'd have to tag me in it somehow, or we could organise it so that you come on, and then you join the video, the live with me, and then do it that way so that it's on the page. That'd be great. Great idea. Thanks, Unheader. Okay, spooky but sweet. I told you the scent notes. I love it. I really enjoyed this one. This one's really good. And it went into my Scentsy Club. Okay. This one is from the Harvest collection, which is in the Holiday collection. Oh, and it's delicious. Because my favourite was caramel chestnut. This one's really similar to caramel chestnut, but just doesn't have that sort of caramel. Oopsie, there we go. Oh, a monthly post. I thought you wanted to come on and explain all your empties. That would be fun. I would love that. Either way, that sounds great. Good idea. Shall we do that? Get all your empties, post a picture. That would encourage people to use their Scentsy too, because I know there's people that will just sit on them. And Scentsy is the joy is to be found in using it. So anyway, Cinnamon Woods is really yummy. I'll have the notes for that. Ah, yeah, Bartlett pear, cinnamon bark, spice, and sugared woods. So I guess it's not so caramelly though. But I love the smokiness to it, the smoky sweet. I love that. Not smoky on its own, because that would just smell like a hangi inside the house. This one's nice, just remember chill and grill. Anyway, cinnamon woods is a goodie to me. And I think those are all the empties. And oh, I forgot this. This was, you can't get these anymore, fragrance mist. This was like, oh, it lasted me for ages. And it was, this one's jeweled pomegranate, the fragrance mist. And yeah, I use these for, like, if I've got nothing else, I have these at school. And my carpet's smelling a bit, you know, sweaty, socky, because the kids have to take their shoes off. I just do a wee spritz here and there. This lasted forever. I also use Scentsy Fresh in my classroom. And now I've got the room spray, so I use that as overload for the poor kids. It's better than sweaty socks though. Okay, right, so that's that. What I'm up to now is what I have been warming. There was a whole collection that I didn't even bring in here with me, but it's the Mickey Mouse treats, Disney treats. And I might have to do another whole live on that because yeah, a bit interesting. It was a bit of a controversial, a lot of weird stuff coming out of the States about like what people were smelling when they were sniffing some of the fragrances. I was like, oh, I don't get that, but yeah, jalapeno. Anyway, so the rest that I've got here are, I think, what I'm warming at the moment, and I think they're all still currently available. Okay, yeah, so, this is the scent of the month for November. Yeah, scent of the month for November. It is called Pink Coconut Melon, and it's honeydew melon with lush red kiwi. Have you seen a red kiwi fruit? A red kiwi fruit. Who is making red kiwi fruit? I don't know. Do they have it over in, I don't know, maybe it's, we don't get that type here. Alright, anyway. Just put in the comments if you've ever had a red kiwi fruit before. Anyway, back to this. Honeydew melon, lush red kiwi fruit, and coconut water. I think it can smell the coconut water. I can smell a melon. It kind of gives me, there is a sweetness. I wouldn't call it kiwi fruit though. And that melon is not a melon that I would probably, yeah, I think it's the mix with the coconut water and the melon. It's like a watermelon-y type thing. Anyway, this is the scent of the month. It's 10% off this month. It might be your thing. Yeah, it might be your thing. It's usually my thing, but it wasn't this time. Okay. Vanilla Amber, this is in the catalogue. And it's a really lovely vanilla, but the amber in it kind of makes it like a vanilla perfume, which is quite nice. Sometimes when I'm warming vanilla, something with amber in it, I can get headachy with it. This one's okay. I think I mixed this one with something. But yeah, even smelling it on cold like that, it's like, but A lot of people absolutely love it. It's okay. I'm not sure if I've warmed it, to be honest, on its own. Okay, this one here is Apple Spice Season, and it's still available, pretty sure, on my website. It is in the Harvest collection, but I think you can get it on your own. It's apple, pumpkin and spices. Some people say that they're apple people, some people say that they're pumpkin people, especially in the States. This has got both, and it's got spices, and it's lovely, and I really like it. So that's Apple Spice Season, and I think that's in my club. Okay, Familia comes first. This is the cocoa scent. This has amber in it, and I like it when it's cold, and it smells quite perfumey. I'll tell you what the scent notes are. We've got Aztec Marigold, Night Blooming Jasmine, Warm Vanilla Amber. But it's too strong for me when it's warmed, so that one there. It's, yeah, it's if you like perfumey, the flavours in the Mickey Mouse one. Oh, can I tell you off the top of my head? They're like, there's a churro one. There's churro one. There's apple, an apple one. There's if you go onto my website, you can see all the different flavours, and I think, yeah, they're really different. There's churros, there's a cinnamon one, there's something glazed, sticky something. Gosh, I can't think off the top of my head, but I will do another video about it. But speaking of Mickey Mouse, I do have Frightfully Delightful. This came out in time for Halloween, Disney, Scentsy bar. And I'm warming this at the moment. I'll tell you what's in it, because it's got a bit of a kick to it, to be honest. Where are you? Pumpkin, peach, vanilla and brown sugar. It's a bakery. Yeah, it's peach. It is peach. So I can smell the peach now. Not really can smell. Can't smell the pumpkin because the peach just overtakes it. But then it's got that, what else does it say? Pumpkin, peach, vanilla and brown sugar. Yeah. So it's peach and pumpkin. Right there. Which one? Which Mickey Mouse one? Oh! You mean an old Mickey Mouse one? Is it like Oh Boy or something? Is that the one that you're talking about, Casadona? Okay, so keeping on with the Disney theme, but we're going to villains now, and this is currently available, and there's a warmer available as well. To my knowledge, it's still available. This one is Mistress of Evil. This was in a villains collection. They were all really yummy. One was an apple-based one for Snow White, I guess, and the other one was Ursula, and that was quite good. But in my opinion, this one's the best. And this one is Villains, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. Listen to this description. The beauty of gardenia meets malevolent musk, while juicy blood orange drips over Satsuma plum for the sweetest revenge. So, gardenia, can't really get that because the plum and orange is too strong, and musk, it just smells really fruity to me, and it is a fruity one. And it's purple. That's yummy. So that's that one. That one's still currently available. Sparkling Spiced Citrus is also still available. It's in the Harvest. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's still available. The red one, I think it's old. That red one. Oh yeah, I think it, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's still available. Sometimes though we have specials and clearances and then they chuck them in there. So, we'll see if I've got any in my stash. This one is, pretty sure this is in the Harvest collection as well. Sparkling Spiced Citrus. These are available. Some of them are available still in fragrance flowers as well. They're quite pretty. Just trying to see where they are, but they are quite pretty. Anyway, Sparkling Spiced Citrus is really strong, so if you like a beast of a scent that has a good throw, this one is great. Mandarin, blackcurrant, sugarcane and clove. And it's very fruity, and the clove is really subtle. But yeah, it's quite citrusy, and I stuck 2 of these. You can't get them anymore, but the pods, like 4 of them, I Scentsy Air. That was way too much. I had to take some out, take 2 out because it was too overpowering. So it's got a good scent throw, and it will fill your open concept really well. And okay, I've got one more to go. Thanks for enduring right till the end. Sorry, losing my papers here. And this is Christmas Vacation, a Griswold Christmas. This one here is also in the holiday collection. And this one, actually, I have been warming this in our hallway, and there's just a plug that directly goes in front of the bathroom, and so that's where I have my smells for my bathroom. But it goes into the bathroom, but it then also goes down the hallway as well. And it's, I'll tell you what the notes are. It's got fir balsam in it, it's got winter pear and holiday spice. So it's lovely. So I've only got a mini warmer in the hallway, and I only do 1 or 2 of these at a time, and it's just a really lovely bathroom smell. There is a little bit of holiday spice, but it's mainly that fir balsam fresh scent. But I think the spice just gives it a bit of an edge, so really nice. Actually, good, fresh, clean, Christmassy bathroom scent. And that's that. Now, just before I leave, I've been on here for a wee while now. I've got 4 minutes, because then that will take it to half an hour. It's next week Tuesday. So next week Tuesday, season sweeting sale ends. So it's currently happening. It started on Friday, Thursday. And so I think last time it ended at midnight. So if you want to have a look through there for anything, really good bargains there, all while stocks last, because there's quite a few things that have been out of stock. And so there's that ends on Tuesday. But what's coming on Tuesday is the Moana collection returns. I'm excited about that because Hey Hey is returning, and I missed out last time when Hey Hey was available. And when I remember in lockdown, and I purchased a t-shirt, and it was like, teaching got me going crazy like Hey Hey, and so Hey Hey's on it, so I need Hey Hey. So hopefully I can nab one of those, because you just don't know. Sometimes they sit there, like Scentsy will bring stuff out in Region 3, Australia, New Zealand, and they'll sit there and they won't, you know, they'll slowly go, but other times they just go out of stock so quickly, and there's heartbreaks and people have like, oh, you know, I was waiting till payday, or I was waiting till I was at work and all this kind of stuff. So set your alarms, that's all I'm saying. If there's any like limited collections that are coming up and that you really love them, it's best to set your alarms. Okay, so there's the Moana collection. Also Pua, the pig, I've got one of him already, is returning. The scent packs and the bar of the Spirit of Motunui is also returning. I'm trying to get the glare off my glasses. Okay. And also what's coming on Tuesday is the Wicked Warmer, just coming in time for the new movie that's coming out. So if there's any Wicked fans out there, Wicked Warmer is, there's a video actually, I'll share it just to let you know, you know, all the sort of background story of what goes into it. I thought there would be more pink involved, because when they gave Scentsy, they gave out hints, there was like pink involved and cake, and so I thought it'd be sweet. But I'll tell you the bar and the smell of the bar, okay? And this will be released on Tuesday. Usually in New Zealand it's about around 11 o'clock, and in Australia it's 9. Wicked Emerald City Spice, it's in the spice family. Fruit brandy scent brightened with cranberries and mulled spices. So sounds wickedly warm, ready for winter, which we know that the United States is heading into at the moment, and so it'll be good for them. But if it doesn't, if it feels too heavy or too thick for our summer, you always get it now while you can, and then you can warm it in the cooler days. So anyway, that's all I've got for you today. I was just, yeah, I went over it just a little bit, but anyway, if there's anything Scentsy that you need help with, or you have any questions, you know where I am. Okay, take care, ka kite pō marie, and he mihi aroha mō tō wiki he te heke mai nei. So that just means, and have a great week. Have a great week. Sending love for the week ahead, because if you're like me and you, this is the calm before the storm. Yep, heading into that storm now, and it's sort of like on the downward, was it the downward spiral to the end of the year. So take care, and I will talk to you soon. Pō marie.